Hi everyone, welcome to the Iowa Golf Association's Rules of Golf videos. Before we get going, a little bit about the IGA. We are the Allied Golf Association of the USGA, and in addition to educating people on the rules of golf, we have a few other responsibilities. We are the authority in the state on handicapping, including the new World Handicap System. We are responsible for doing all the course and slope ratings around the state, which tie directly to the handicapping system. One of the more visible things we do is championships, such as the Iowa Amateur, Iowa Junior Amateur, Iowa Women's Amateur. We also run all the USGA qualifiers in the state, including the US Open, US Amateur, US Junior Amateurs. What some people may not know is that we administer 2 different scholarships for high school seniors from around the state. Each year, the IGA awards $42,000 in scholarship money. So if that's something you're interested in as a high school senior, please make sure you check out our website, iowagolf.org. Another thing that is new for us the last couple of years is the Youth on Course program, which is a program that subsidizes rounds of golf for juniors and tries to remove the financial barrier for anybody who wants to play golf between the ages of 6 and 18. We also administer the Iowa Golf Hall of Fame, which is a really cool program because we get to enshrine individuals every year and honor them for everything they've done for the game of golf. There's also a lot more we do, so we encourage you to check out iowagolf.org. You can sign up for events, apply for scholarships, check out the Youth on Course program, and many other things. So we're going to do a series of videos because we aren't able to do these in person in 2020. This presentation will ultimately cover in the series of videos the 5 areas of the course, the conditions affecting the stroke. We're going to talk about bunkers and the putting green, dropping, how to drop properly, penalty areas, how to deal with loose impediments and movable obstructions, what to do if you encounter an abnormal course condition, and then how to proceed if your ball's lost or out of bounds, how to play a provisional ball properly, and then all of your options related to unplayable ball. So let's get going on the areas of the golf course. There are 5 areas of the course. The biggest area is what we term the general area. And the best way to think of this is the general area covers everything. Everything within the boundaries of the golf course, except for the other 4 areas. And those 4 areas are specific areas, and we'll discuss those in a little bit. So again, the general area covers all of the course, except for these 4 defined areas, 2 of which are specific to the hole that you are playing. The teeing area of the hole you are playing is a defined area. The putting green of the hole you are playing is a defined area, which is number 1 and number 4 on this screen. So if there's a teeing area that is not from the hole you're playing or not the teeing area that you are using on that particular hole, that is actually part of the general area. And if there's a putting green that is not the hole you're playing, that is also part of the general area. There's a term for that called a wrong putting green, but it is considered part of the general area. So in addition to those 2 specific things that are specific to the hole you're playing, the teeing area and the putting green, we have all penalty areas are treated the same, and then all bunkers are treated the same, no matter what hole they're on. So the 5 areas of the course are the general area, and then the 4 specific areas. The teeing area of the hole you're playing, the putting green of the hole you're playing, and then all penalty areas and all bunkers. So let's talk a little bit about the teeing area just to make it even more specific. So when we say the teeing area, it is specific to the teeing area that you are using on that hole that given day. So the blue arrow represents the area of the course that would be the teeing area for the person who is in the picture there. The blue arrow does, the yellow square rectangle. The red arrows and the blue rectangles are showing places where there's tee markers on the course, but those are not the teeing area under the rules of golf. So the teeing area is specific to where you're teeing off from. And the putting green, like I said, so the yellow in the picture, the yellow indicates the putting green of the hole you're playing at that moment, while the red arrows would indicate some other putting greens on the golf course. And those are part of the general area, but they are considered to be wrong putting greens, and you are required to take relief from those. Certain rules apply specifically for the 4 areas of the course that are not in the general area, and we are going to talk about bunkers, penalty areas, and the putting green specifically throughout this presentation. So again, these 4 specific areas. The teeing area is the teeing area you're using on that hole. All bunkers on the course. You've got all penalty areas, no matter what hole they're on. So bunkers, penalty areas, doesn't matter what hole they're on, they are part of the course. The putting green is specific, again, to the hole that you're playing. And like I said, we will spend some time with Rule 13, which is putting greens. So what if your ball might lie in 2 different areas at the same time? In the picture on the right, you've got a yellow penalty area line. You've got a ball that is half on the line, half not on the line. So where do the rules tell us that that golf ball lies? Well, if the penalty area is to the right and the general area is to the left, a ball is always treated as lying in only one area, and the area that's going to win out is going to be the specific area of the course, not the general area. So if a ball's both in the general area and on one of the 4 specific areas, meaning if a ball lies half in a penalty area or half in a bunker or half on the teeing area, the specific area wins out. So in this case, the ball will be treated as lying in the penalty area. Another way to think about it is if it's in, it's in. If any part of the ball is in the penalty area, it's in the penalty area. If any part of the ball is in the bunker, it's in the bunker. Now, for ranking these things, the general area is basically always last in the food chain. Penalty area is going to win out over the general area. Bunkers are going to win out over the general area. Putting greens are going to win out over the general area. But if you run into a situation where ball is actually in 2 of the specific areas, so like the picture on the right where you've got a ball that is either in the bunker or in the penalty area, there's an order that the rules go by. And the penalty area is going to always win out. The bunker is going to come second, and then the putting green would be third. So in this case, the ball on the right would be lying in the penalty area. Okay, with that, we will dive in to some of the specific rules we're going to cover, and those are different videos. So I encourage you to find the link and click on it to watch. Thanks a lot.